Now, I am not one to play a lot of space shooters. However, Chorus drew me in from the get-go. So is this game worth playing? Find out in my review. A copy of the game was kindly provided for review purposes. However, all opinions are my own.
I'm Nara.
Chorus opens with you learning Nara's backstory. You find out our main protagonist was previously part of the Circle, a dark and mysterious cult who believe in Chorus, an eternal harmony for everyone. While some follow the Circle willingly, others have been assimilated by more forceful means, or else cleansed entirely in the name of Chorus. As part of this cleansing, you will learn that Nara previously destroyed a whole planet, and she's really struggling to come to terms with what she has done. In Chorus, there is a rich lore and a lot of memories in which you can scan and have dialogue play, which in turn builds out more of the world and the backstory of the people and areas you are in. It can at times feel dense, and with a lot of piecing together, it may be overwhelming to some to follow along exactly what is happening. But in the end, it ends up a tale of rebels coming together to defeat the Circle, despite the odds being against them. Chorus plays like an RPG cross-space shooter. There are main missions and side quests, as well as random encounter events that can be triggered on the overworld. The map comes in really helpful. There are markers on where to fly next, and it's all clearly shown at all times. Getting to each destination is also amazingly fast, as you can engage a hyperdrive that automatically speeds up your ship immensely, making the overworld traversal less of a chore. The battles in Chorus are extremely fun, and Chorus challenges you to use all your abilities as you receive them. There are also multiple difficulty levels, so if you are finding a battle too hard, you can change the difficulty to get through that section of the game. Now, back to these abilities that I mentioned before. They are like skills you unlock, so some can be drifting, being able to teleport directly behind an enemy, and everything feels tight, responsive. However, at times it does feel absurdly fast. Nara's ship, Forsaken, feels like it goes 100 miles per hour 24/7. The enemies themselves are a lot of the same, but there is enough of a variety during the story missions, with some enemies that have shields you must drift behind to hit, and others just being really fast small ships that you must take down. Now, combat can occasionally feel repetitive, and it can also potentially make you dizzy as you fly around in circles trying to get in that perfect position to take down your enemies. And if you ever do find yourself disorientated, one press of a button will enable Forsaken to right itself, and you'll be in the correct orientation on the map. Personally, I found the visuals a little bland. Each area of the overworld looked the same, and all of the ships also looked rather similar. I guess they took the realism of outer space into account, and I'm sure if I ever go into space in my life, it would perhaps look like this, so I cannot really complain. I do feel they missed an opportunity for some diversity of aesthetics in areas in which Nara gets her rights. Each of these areas had the same bland corridors with very little variety, and it would have enhanced the game significantly if they added some colours, especially as the rights are gained through this strange energy force that only the chosen can activate. It is also worth noting that the entire game is played from the view of your ship. The only time you'll actually see Nara outside of the Forsaken is in various cutscenes at important story moments. Chorus is fully voiced, which adds to the richness of the world. As the visuals at times can be a little bland, the addition of voice acting for all characters lifts the game in terms of that world building. The voice acting itself is well done and fits the settings.
Chief Rage.
Ah, the infamous scavenger. Best fighter in the system.
What do you want?
What we all want. Peace.
The best interactions happened between Nara and her ship Forsaken, which as their bonds deepened, so did the dialogue. I found this a clever integration of using dialogue. As for the background music, it was fine. I didn't think it was particularly memorable, but I never felt it was ever jarring with the world itself and the situations that Nara was in. To summarise, Chorus is an excellent space shooter. It really shines in gameplay and is a great pickup for those who love the genre. At times the game did feel quite punishing depending on the enemy encounter, but never enough that made me stop playing and put down the game. With that being said, Chorus is an excellent example of what can be achieved in a space shooter when it focuses on a single player campaign rather than the standard multiplayer affair. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like this video and I'll see you in the next one.
I know. Nara out.